I think we definitely felt on the bench that the energy was drained from the building. I know it's break for us, not a lot of students are in town, and so I think it was really important just right after they scored to get the energy back on the bench. I think that gave us a little extra spark to finish strong and win the game.
I wanted you to, if you could go through how that play developed for me out of your D zone, because it seemed like you maybe saw an opportunity to make a play happen there. How did that go?
Yeah, we actually practiced a lot yesterday that on the penalty kill we should be pressuring those D on the point really hard when they get it, especially if it's not full possession, and I saw that was going up the board. They kind of weren't sure which player was going to go get it, so I did see an opportunity just to poke it by, and I know with my speed I could beat them. And then that 5-hole move, if you ask anybody, I'm practicing that almost every day, so I was pretty confident.
The interesting thing to me was that you had to go through that part right in front of the benches where the ice is usually pretty chopped up and tough to control the puck there, but it seemed like you were able to kind of fight through that. What was that like there in that couple seconds to go through that part of the zone?
Yeah, I was a little nervous because in the second period there was actually a play where Daryl passed it up to me and it got stuck in that exact same spot, but I knew if I just didn't stick handle and just kept pushing it on my backhand, that if I put enough of my weight behind it, it was just going to keep going forward. My biggest thought in that moment was just to keep it ahead of me, and I could chase it down even if I didn't have full possession because I trusted my speed, and luckily it worked out.
You're able to shield the defender too with your body, or kind of go on the backhand, right? Going on that.
I tried to take that extra step towards the middle to cut off that defender so she didn't have the inside on me, and end up working out. So.
Just in general, this game seemed like a really big test for a first game after a break. Good team on the other side. Took you a little while to get going. How did you kind of persevere through all of that to get the win?
I think our biggest periods are usually our second period. It seems it's a consistent thing that our first periods are a little flat, which is definitely something we need to work on. But after the first, none of us were nervous because we knew we were just going to come out that much better in the second. I think that break was important for us. We were getting a little tired towards the end of that, so to have those week and a half off and just work out a little bit but rest was really important. And I think we came into this game fired up, and we knew that as long as we just played our game, we were going to be fine.
Do you have any idea what it is about the first period that's troublesome?
I think we know that every team is going to come out against us playing their best, and so we're not really sure what to expect from everybody. We watch video on every team we play, but it seems like everybody has an extra gear when it comes to us, and so it just takes us a little bit to adapt, and as long as we can do that, we usually end up with the win after.
They started really pushing there kind of early in the third, pushing for that equalizer really. What were you guys looking for, and what did you guys see that led to so many odd player rushes and allowed you to take advantage of that?
We try not to change our game based on the score. We want to make them react to us, and so our biggest thing is to take care of our business in the D zone, because then we get more time in the offensive zone. So as the forwards, we really have to try to remember that the better we do in the DN, that we're just going to have that much more time, and so we were just focused on locking it down, picking up our players, and getting it out.
Caitlin scoring pretty much 3 minutes after they took the lead. How important was that to not let them build on having a lead and playing the way they wanted to play and kind of getting control back your way?
Yeah, that was a huge goal. It seems like Caitlin tends to have those energizer goals. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, we that definitely gave us life. And we're getting a little worried that if they have too much momentum, it's hard to dig ourselves out of that hole. But that was huge. She's done it before. She did it in the Frozen Four, did it against Minnesota, and so we are really pumped that she got that goal. And I think that gave us the life that we needed to come back and win the game.